And welcome back, agents. This is Mr. Kassarian, and we are back in The Division. Alright, so last night I did my challenging daily, partially because Fraps decided to start getting weird on me about halfway through, and start causing graphics errors. So today we're going to be doing the mission for Madison Square Garden. Don't believe I've done this yet, actually, on camera.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff.
And here we go. If I have done this before, I apologize. This is a pretty easy mission as far as missions go. It's literally the first mission you ever do in this game. And as such, I will quite happily talk over it on. So I wanted to address some criticism that a reviewer that I watch a lot had for The Division. And that reviewer is actually Yahtzee. And Yahtzee, I like Yahtzee. I think he's a funny guy. I don't agree with his taste in games. Well, okay, let me put it this way. I like a lot of the games that he likes. He does not like most of the games that I like.
If you patch me into the security system, I might be able to find
this leads to some disagreements. Anyways, not that I actually know the guy or ever talked to him, but you get my point. You know, I'm not always 100% on board with what he thinks. So he critiqued The Division for a couple major points, and the first one was, oh look, it's a Ubisoft sandbox. You know,
looks like Candle and her staff are being forced.
There's no point to the sandbox element.
That's the only reason they're still alive.
Just run around and do stuff. And if you took all the sandbox out, the game would be too short. All right, so right. A lot of stuff going on here. We got crafting materials. You guys can't see all of the intel I've collected because I've maxed out my intelligence. Look at this. There were 293 things to find, and not all of them were easy to find, by the way. Most of them were a pain in the neck. Okay, not most of them, but a fair number of them were a pain in the neck. The map isn't empty. There isn't a lack of things to do. There is a point to the sandbox, okay? If you took the sandbox out, then what would you have to prove in New York to show the players that New York City is in trouble? Well, you'd have characters yakking at you over the radio.
If you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself a target.
You'd have cutscenes. There's an old saying in writing, which is show, don't tell. Create the picture of what you want the people to see. Now, it's a bit different in gaming because obviously we're playing a picture. But, you know, it's one thing to have someone yakking at your ear saying, New York City's in a lot of trouble, you know, we need assistance, blah, 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 go do this. Versus walking outside into the game world and seeing an abandoned New York City. There's a huge difference there, and it's an important difference. Because what it does is it creates atmosphere. And this is something Yahtzee complains about with games quite a bit. And I'm talking about Yahtzee a lot here because, well, he's the one I saw who kind of irked me to create this video. Thank you. Have a nice life. He's the one who irked me enough with his comments to really make this video. No, don't get me wrong. The Division has... I have a lot of complaints about The Division. The Division is not perfect. It is not the best game ever. I don't even know if it's... I wouldn't even call it really the best MMO ever. I don't play the game I consider the best MMO ever. Because... excuse me. If I did, well, I wouldn't be around to talk to you guys right now. And you guys would have to... Excuse me, Division. You guys would have to content yourselves... I can speak English. You guys can content... That was not meant to be racist, actually. That really wasn't. I used English as a replacement for I can't talk today. So... yeah, I don't play the best MMO ever, as far as I'm concerned, because, honestly, I wouldn't be here, or I'd just be recording videos for that all day long. For those of you who are wondering which game I consider to be the best MMO ever, that would be EVE Online. And I do not play EVE Online because I stopped playing EVE Online when I started getting phone calls from my corporation commanders at about 2 o'clock in the morning telling me to get me, my butt, and the rest of my squadron online. And that's the point I decided that I need to not play EVE anymore. Okay, I don't know if you can, by the way, see the product notification from Steam, but that Steam overlay wasn't working for a while, and now it's working again in this game, so I don't know what they did. All right, back to what I was saying. So,
I think it's better my folks
my
didn't
general
live to see
opinion
any of this. But
is that
then I
the
think about all
Division
the
sets
people
up
doing
a
their best
good
to keep going.
atmosphere.
That's who we do this for, Agent. Go
And
get 'em.
atmosphere is really important. Look at this. Look at this. We know we're in a former field hospital. We know it's been taken over. We go outside. We know New York City's in trouble.
To get to Kobe's, you'll have to pass by some
know
contaminated
things are
areas.
bad.
There used to be plenty of sick people
We're
being
not having
treated
someone
there
tell us things are bad.
before
All right.
they got shot.
On to the next complaint. The combat
Be
system
careful.
is apparently boring and bullet spongy. Well, I don't think so. Personally. But then again, I like the game. So I'm a bit biased. That's not what I wanted. Now, that isn't to say that the game's perfect. I do agree that some higher level enemies can be a little bullet spongy at times. Right, we got one over there and one over there. I do agree that high level enemies can be a little bit bullet spongy. Especially in challenging modes. You know, you guys really haven't seen me do much in challenging. But I generally find that, yeah, enemies there can be a little bit spongy. And you end up just shooting them a lot. I'll burn through about a full mag on most of my guns to kill off one enemy in a high-level game. But whatever. You know, it's the style of gameplay. And it really depends on what your build is. Personally, judging by what he said,
Keep your heads down and keep it quiet.
Morning. Hostiles detected.
I don't think he got very far in the game. I actually think he played probably about 25% of the game, judging by what he was referencing in the story. So, yeah, alright, we're going to need the PK for a second. Or not, apparently. Because I don't find enemies that bullet spongy, and... Oh, hi. Thank you. And you too. Thank you.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof.
Yeah, there are a
They
couple
can't
things he said. I
move
think he
until
got
you
probably
get
about a
up
quarter of the
there
way
and
through the
take down
game,
that
is my general guess, and I don't think he ever got to end game. And
And
I also kind of strongly suspect that his build was really bad, which it's going to be if you're
All
only in the
yours,
first
Agent.
quarter of the game. That's what, it's level 7, 10, maybe? So if you're there, yeah, your build's going to be bad because you're just slapping on whatever armor you can find. And yes, if your build is bad, you're going to feel like every enemy's a bullet sponge. You are, absolutely. What do I like about the Division, now that I've responded to some of those comments? I like the combat system, actually. Now, this is a
Alpha
really
escort.
bad way
We
of
have an
showing it
agent
off
on the
to you
roof.
guys.
Has Candle made it to
Because
your
I
position?
am way over-leveled for this environment.
Staff just arrived. As soon as the
I'm doing hard mode stuff just because I could solo my way through it and talk to you guys, and because challenging last night went kind of crazy. But, okay, watch this, alright? So I'm going to trigger this. I'm going to trigger that. I'm going to open fire on these guys. I'm going to start wiping them out. I'm in my nice cover. I got my smart cover out. I'm going to leave that guy alive to show my point. We'll eliminate that guy. I'm going to wait for this guy to pop out of a corner. I'm going to duck down while I reload. And, oh shit, grenade, gotta move. Alright, so now, let me see if I can flank this guy. So I'm going to advance up to here.
Morning. Additional
That wasn't a
hostiles incoming.
fantastic flank, but it worked. It got me where I wanted to go, how I wanted to get there. I'm sorry for the lag now. This is freaking smoke effects. My graphics card does not like smoke effects. So, I like the fact that the Division has a pretty active combat system. Die,
Warning.
thank you.
Additional hostiles incoming.
You know, it's not... When I played Gears, I mostly found a cover position, got into it, and stayed there. That was really wasteful on ammo, but I don't much care. Alright, now you need to find new cover. New cover? Not really. Okay, we're just going to engage him through here. And he's done.
Got the medic safely across.
So yeah,
Candle and all staff
I
accounted for.
like the
No
fact that the
casualties.
Division
We're off to a good
has
start,
pretty
Agent.
good
Wish I could have had your back out there.
combat.
I think we make a hell of a team
Its
anyway.
combat system
When
is
you get
very
back
good
to
and
the
very
base,
fluid.
We'll talk to Candle, and we'll
And I
see what
like
she
that a
can do for us.
lot. Yeah, we're going to do this one. And I'm going to talk to you guys while we do it.
long list of things to unfuck on this island is
Which gives you a chance to check my timer. So I did that about 15 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. As I was saying, what I really like about the Division is that it has an active battle system. You're moving a lot. You're going from place to place. The PvP isn't atrocious. I've done a little bit of PvP out in the Dark Zone. It's not atrocious. It really isn't. It's not bad. Yeah, it can be a bit annoying when you get jumped by a dude with a Vector SMG that kills you in one magazine. And he dumps that magazine in about 2.5 seconds.
Keep a lookout for our JTF text.
But,
where you find one,
you know,
might find the other.
That's PvP. You know, people break the game in
Hostiles
PvP.
detected.
Freaking shotgunner. Oh, there's a grenade over here. Ah! That's the most dangerous area to be in a grenade. Oh, there are reds here too. Yeah, okay. So we're about to demonstrate why I like the assault rifles. Ahem. Oh, so I can't just assault up. I have to... that irritates me. That irritates me a little bit. Okay. As I was saying, yeah, PvP isn't terrible. And actually, most of the players I've encountered in the Dark Zone, when you're like waiting for extract, are just as likely to help you extract as they are to try and kill you. Actually, I think most of the time I've encountered other players in the Dark Zone, they've been more interested in helping me extract. They're going to be hostiles in about 2 seconds. There we go. They're typically more interested in helping me extract, especially if it's like just you. You don't have anyone else with you, so you know there are going to be free slots on the extract chopper. They're more interested in trying to help you out and trying to help you, extract, so that they can extract, than they are in trying to gank you and steal your stuff. Yeah, there are a couple guys out there who are. Okay, that looks like a reference. Sure, there are some guys out there who are just straight up PvPers, and I will totally confess that I have indulged my old EVE Online tendencies once or twice. I'm just going to assault this guy. I have indulged my old 0-0 space EVE Online PvP tendencies once or twice. I think I'm just outside of my effective range here. You beamed me in the head with your grenade, and it fell uselessly to the floor. That works. Okay, you know what? Screw this. Here we go. Blast him out, you say. So the reason I'm doing so well here is because I get health on kill. Health on kill and Plex crit chance are two of the best abilities in this game. Also, remember to reload your weapons while they still have some ammo in them. It really does help you a lot. Okay? Now, the restock's on the other side.
I spy with my little eye someone beginning with
No, not that restock. Restock. Fine. I guess I won't restock there. As I was saying. Oh yeah, one of my friends said, Cass, you've never mentioned what your build's going to be. I picked up a vector blueprint last night and then decided against it. What I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to be going AR LMG. Assault rifles and LMGs are different. I don't do marksman rifles that much. I'll confess. It's just not my cup of tea. Some games I'll do it. Most games I won't. My personal IRL shooting experience, as some of you guys know, I do target shooting and training of various sorts, or I attend training of various sorts. I'm lucky enough to have the 6-hour academy. Yeah, that's actually covered. Not too far from where I live. So, my personal experience in both in shooting and tactical training is close quarter battle, close and mid-range battle, CQB. That's sort of my favorite thing to do. And that's sort of what I'm speccing for here. So an LMG is pretty effective at mid-range damage. An assault rifle... There we go. An assault rifle is basically... It's more like an LMG than... It's more like an LMG than a... submachine gun. But it's sort of the middle, you know... The awkward stepchild. Yeah, fine. I don't much care, to be honest with you. Yes, please run away. I don't know why you use that laptop, because I don't think it's a mission objective.
Lit up? Looks like a test dish. Checking for signal strength. One of those engineers must have had a clue. Looks like he's running a triangulation. Overkill, but hey, good to have standards.
Oh, hey, a purple. That's nice. Not that I actually will use them, because my inventory is all yellows now, but the advantage of having a purple is that I can deconstruct it. Aha. Which is the real reason I'm here. Well, I'm really here for Phoenix credits, because I bought a Vector last night, not really thinking about it, or the blueprint for one. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing LMG AR, so mid-range with the LMG as my primary, and then my assault rifle as my, oh crap, they're in close backup. Always have an oh crap, they're in close backup. Seriously. Just have them. So yeah, I'll be doing DPS because that's what I enjoy doing. Hit hard, hit fast. So I'm going to be altering my skills around from this. That's going to be dropping away almost completely and going mostly over to this stuff. And don't mind me. This is one of my favorite lines in the entire game.
Reese, this is Paul Rhodes. We need that antenna patched and secured.
Favorite line in the game.
And you just got elected to do it. You
Yeah, I copied, but these people, they're monsters. They'll kill us.
John, I need you to take a deep breath and find your balls. And when you find them, finish the fucking job.
Poor JTF dude. Poor JTF dude. Well, not too poor. I mean, seriously. If you saw this guy coming at you to protect you from the bad guys, you know, I think you'd be pretty okay. Yes, I went out and bought the Marpat. I did. I really did. I know. I'm a dork.
Morning. Hostiles incoming.
Oh. Hey, buddies. That's what pistols are for. Okay, now they're going to come from this side.
If you can stop me from getting shot at, I'd really appreciate that.
Maybe. Well, there you go.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
Now we reload. They're kind of doing an accidental fire maneuver there. Where one guy was shooting at me while the other was advancing on me.
We're okay. Everything's okay. Not much more to do.
I think they're going to come from this side.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
Oh, both sides. Oh, this is the final wave. I always think there's going to be one more wave. Pop up, pop up. Okay. Let me collect the loot first, then we'll finish the mission. See? 2 Phoenix credits.
That was a shitty thing for me to do to you. But now you're done, and we're patched in good here.
And that's
There
that.
are no hostiles in your area, and we're sending a squad to pick
So that
you up.
means basically that I'm all
All
set.
right.
Hey, look, I didn't use a single med kit.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm a little over leveled for this stuff. Now, come on, really? There we go. Now, I'll be perfectly honest. What I'm going to... It's more effective for people, for you guys to grind challenging missions if you can, than it is to grind these missions. Okay. I took about an hour and a half last night and just blazed through 2 missions. I'll do some inventory management while I talk. You see, that's my vector. And just kind of blazed through 2 missions on challenging. And that was a bunch of credits. I mean, that was a bunch of Phoenix credits. You know, and that was good. That was good. And also, each one gives you a yellow. They're probably not going to be it's not going to be a good yellow. I think one of my pieces of gear is actually a yellow that I got from one of those missions. Maybe. Alright, we got some fabric and some weapons parts. That's chill. Whatever. Absolutely whatever. So it's more effective for you just to run challenging. The reason I was running these today is because challengings can take a while if you don't get a good group. And I have to leave for work in 15 minutes. So guys, this has been Mr. Kasari, and I want to thank y'all for watching. As always, it has been fun, a good time, and enjoyable. And what are you doing, game? There. It has been fun, enjoyable, and a good time. If you like this episode and be rambling about why I like The Division, then by all means, give me a like, give me a comment, or if you didn't like it, tell me why you didn't. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kasarian. Thank you all for watching, and as always, good hunting.